Greetings and welcome to Educational TV. Blessings to all of my subscribers and always here for the first time. You know what to do. Please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, like, comment and share. Now this was a bloody 24 hours, a bloody Sunday and a bloody weekend where a total of 11 people were shot. A total of 11. Now, there was a dispute between men, two groups of men in Flankers, St. James. And a drive-by shooting started when 4 people were shot. A 9-year-old boy pronounced dead. A 6-year-old little girl is now recovering. And Tammy Lee Sparta, 9-year-old daughter, also recovering in hospital. Now this is sad. This is really, really sad. Because now we have the COVID-19 and we think the gunmen would go into hiding, but instead, wow, they are on top of their game. These men are cold. These men are heartless. You know what I'm saying? It's also been said that big man and businessman in Clarendon, Mocha, was also shot and killed. His name is Avalak Binns. It's been said that Binns was at home with family when men came to his house and called him out and greeted him with gunshot. He was pronounced dead on the scene. It's also been said that in Olympic Garden, people, 5 people were shot, 3 fatally. And in St. Andrew, Tarrington Park, a 25-year-old Tavia Taylor was beaten in her head with a sledgehammer. Her head was bashed in, a rope tied to her throat. Residents find Tavia Taylor dead in her bed. Now, people, this is sad. And this is wickedness of these ruthless, heartless gunmen. Now, we thought in our mind and open in our mind and hearts that now the COVID-19 is all up on us and it have bring the world to a standstill, and we thought that the gunmen would go into hiding and disappear, but instead they appear with vengeance in their heart. Now, people, there is no light at the end of the tunnel with these gunmen. It's just darkness. We are here now fighting the COVID-19 virus. And instead, families is out there now trying to bury their loved ones. Especially little kids who are innocent. 3 kids were shot in Montego Bay in drive-by shooting by these ruthless, heartless, wicked, hard gunmen. Now we see that the COVID-19 can't stop these gunmen. The Zozo cannot stop these gunmen. The police cannot stop these gunmen. The soldiers cannot stop these gunmen. So who or what is going to stop these ruthless, heartless men out there? Nothing, it seems as if, can stop them from killing innocent people. Kids, 9-year-old boy was pronounced dead in a drive-by shooting in Flankers. This is wicked, people. You know what I mean? And look at this 25-year-old young lady, Tavia Taylor. She was found in her bed with her head bashed in, a rope tied to her throat, and a sledgehammer right beside her. It seems as if somebody beat her head with that sledgehammer. Oh my God, people, this is heartless people. This is heartless people. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what else to say, but the government, they implement the Zozo, they put more polices on the street, more soldiers. Most of these areas that these things are happening are Zozo areas, SOE areas. But yet still, these gunmen, they find their way through the creases of the Zozo, the soldiers, the police, and the SOE, and killing people at will. So that tells me that the government have to go back to the drawing board and come up with a new plan, because the Zozo is just not working. The SOE is just not working. People, it was a bloody weekend. You know what I mean? Olympic Garden, 5 people shot, 3 pronounced dead. You know what I mean? Like, come on, like, how these men are so heartless. We think they would go in hiding. We think they would cool off, you know, but instead, they are hot as fire. You know what I mean? And this is sad, because now we are here trying to fight off this virus. Meanwhile, families now are trying to bury their loved one, including innocent kids. This is sad. As I said, there is no light at the end of the tunnel with these gunmen. It's just darkness. And I mean it that the community have to come up with a new plan. They cannot just rely on the police or the soldiers or the government. They have to come up with a new plan and see if they can get rid of these gunmen, because it's gonna cost their own life. Because no one would know yesterday, Sunday, that these 3 kids would have been shot and one of them lose their life. These kids grow up in this community. You know what I mean? And most of these people that live in the community, they know all of the gunmen. And I also can understand they are afraid to speak. You know what I'm saying? I know that. They are afraid to speak. But there is a will, there is a way. There is a way, there is a will. You know what I mean? Because this cannot just continue like this, where families have to keep burying their loved ones, including their young kids. You know what I mean? Because I said, these men are heartless. They are heartless. 25-year-old Tavia Taylor, her head was bashed in with a sledgehammer. What in the world could Tavia Taylor, 25-year-old Tavia Taylor, have done for her to get that terrible, terrible death? You know what I mean? People, please leave your comment down below and tell me, what do you think? One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.